That brings up another point. When did you decide you wanted to be in the law enforcement?
Gosh, I mean, that
Was that something that,
there was a reason for all of that, and I won't say it was by accident or design or whatever, but my mom and dad wanted the very best for me. I mean, my dad didn't have it easy. There was no question I had to get a college education. Now, I was 18. I mentioned joining the military, and I thought my dad was going to beat me to death. You're going to college, and I mean, I was 18 years old. Okay, I mean, I wasn't brave enough to tell him, no, Dad, I'm not going to college. I mean, but so I got through college.
where did you go to college?
I'm thankful that Claremore Junior College was just right up here then, and I don't know, I was just too focused on, I guess I was just too distracted, I don't know, not focused or very well distracted, one of the two, but I got through school and everything, and I knew I had to come out of college with a degree from my mom and dad, and I did that. Went 2 years of junior college up here, and then transferred to Tahlequah, and finished. I'll tell about. I worked 4 years into 5, if that's but and Mickey Perry always said that me and him were in the top 85% of our class, which it took me a minute to think about that a little bit. Like, okay, I don't think that's a compliment, Mickey, but so I mean, thankful for that. Career path, I didn't have one. I mean, but my mom and dad, I mean, I won't say they had a career path for me, but they wanted me, to have a good job and have it easier than they did, and to make more money and not have to work as hard for it, not have to work the hours for it, and I got out of school and I was hauling gasoline, for Timmons Oil Company in Tulsa. I really didn't. Now what? I got a college degree, and a buddy of mine, Larry Rott from Oologah, got on the police department in Tulsa. And of course, I grew up around here. I mean, Mickey Perry and all of those guys were my heroes, and talked to them all the time. But at that time, Claremore policeman was making about $450 a month, and I actually started on the police department in Claremore, and they had a requirement that you had to be on a 341 telephone exchange, and we just started building a home in Inola, so that wiped that out, which moved to my next deal where in 1981 you could get on Tulsa Police Department and start at $1,000 a month. So I started in the police academy October 1st, 1981. And I mean, that career served me good for 27 years, and it, a lot of hours there, and, a lot of part-time jobs, and, what it took, to raise 2 boys. And, but I guess my old career path kind of found me.